Chippenham squad is younger on average, so that means they've got younger players who will have less value on them at the moment. So now it's just another start for me.
Fantastic, and the game's just kicked off. David Noble's just on the ball. The Saints have just cleared. It comes all the way back to Tom Bender. We'll talk you through the formation very shortly. We've got the Saints in the ever-present yellow jersey with the Hummel kit design and Entrance Shikari logo. Again on the far side, he goes high into the middle of the box. It's headed out by David Noble. Comes to the edge of the box where Chippenham get another head on it. MJ comes flying out to gather. He's under pressure and he does gather that ball. What's he going to do? Is he just going to slow everything down? You know, he's going to go high and long with that slice kick of distribution to Akinola, which is wonderful. He finds him halfway inside the Chippenham half. Akinola's dancing around the full-back. He's not got much support from the Saints. He's going down the far side. Great challenge by the Chippenham full-back, and Akinola's gone to ground, but he's managed to come back. He's won the ball back. He's given it to Banny. The Saints crowd love that. Wiltshire comes all the way back to Akinola. He manages to keep it in. He does. He crosses the ball, and it's a corner ball, Saints. And oh, Paul, that is Romeo Akinola. When he gets going and the Saints are behind him, he's a tricky player, isn't he?
It's cheap balls away.
And normally
needs to compose himself.
That's the word, isn't it? Because normally he's very composed and normally he looks for that short 1-2 to find space. But this is Chippenham on the attack. Takes it round, Joy McKenna shoots. Oh, it's a parried save by MJ there. And thankfully no Chippenham players were coming in onto that. But MJ's just stood strong. Took a step forward on the 6-yard box. Got down to his left, parried it. And he's managed to get back up and gather that. Good run from Chippenham, Paul. Fantastic for the Saints. They've managed to get themselves reorganised, but they're still not out of the woods yet. This is Chippenham on the left-hand side, trying to get round Banny for a cross. They does number 3's on the full-back. Harper goes down, and it's a penalty to Chippenham Town. And that is that left-back, Vincent Harper, that was having a bit of a struggle with Romeo Akinola there. He just took on Banny, the right back we were talking about. He just took him on, didn't go for the cross, kept running, took it to the byline. And Banny obviously went for the ball, took him down. It did look a blatant penalty, Paul, and the ref's given it.
If you take that back one phase, Banny in fact did well by holding up the play here. But then when he got attacked in the box, he was wanting. He was it was poor.
Chippenham, the ref blows, he goes to shoot. What's he going to do? Oh, and he goes to the left, he goes to the right, of MJ's net, who goes to the left, and that is Chippenham Town 1, St Albans City 0. And that's after about 22 minutes of this first half at Clarence Park. And that's disappointing. That was just a brilliant phase of attack play from Chippenham.
If he could stay wide.
Right, which is coming back in, isn't it? This is to Alex Lancashire. He goes down to Goddard. The Chippenham team call for offside. It's not. Goddard gets his cross in. It comes to Mitchell Weiss. He gets his foot. He's in the box. It comes to Akinola. Can he shoot? It's blocked by the Chippenham player. And because Akinola went to kick the ball, he kicked the shins of the number 6, I think it is. Oh no, it's the captain, number 5, Kyron Purcell. He kicked his shins, so the referee has given a free kick inside the Chippenham box.
Thompson will not be happy with that. I mean, the pair of them needed to do better than that.
When you're in that attacking position, Paul, you just need to... Oh, Sean Jefferson's gone down. There's a shot from Romeo. Sean Jefferson's gone down in the box. It's not a penalty. The fans cry for a penalty, but this is Banny and Karen Wiltshire trying to play a 1-2 round the back to get behind this full-back. Banny does. He crosses it in. Sean Jefferson goes down. He comes to Mitchell Weiss. He shoots and he's gone wide because the defender got his foot to it. It looked like it was going in, Paul. It is a corner for the Saints, but wow, what an opportunity for the Saints to equalise. Defender got his foot.
That was good play.
Very good. The ball comes high and long. It comes all the way in. Tom Bender gets his head to it, and there's a header there from Joey McKenna, and Tom Bender is not happy. He is really having a go at the referee, even with David Noble, to say that he was held back there. And this is the opportunity for them to try and get the ball into the box. They do get it all the way in, but MJ rises well, reads that really well, and he does his slice kick distribution to Sean Jefferson, who's on the run between 2 Chippenham defenders. Oh, the goal kicker kicks it onto, I think it was Sean Jeffers, and it's gone for a goal kick, but I tell you what, Paul, it's exactly what you were saying a couple of minutes ago. The Saints have now turned this on. This is the thing, Paul, because I think Mitchell Weiss, that's his best position in that number 10. When he comes wide, he's not as effective, but then when John came on in his first game, he was excellent when Mitchell came off and went in that number 10. So the Saints have got 2 number 10s that can play that very effectively, right?
Yeah.
This is Chippenham on the attack. They play it over and around Joy McKenna. Jackson plays it into the middle, and that man Stern. Oh, great interception from the youngster Alex Lancashire. He just did enough to put off Ross Stern, who was almost in on goal. Could have been 2-0 against the Saints, and young Alex Lancashire again, Paul. You know, he's doing incredibly well. He comes into Akinola, back into Noble. Lancashire's on the move, back into Akinola. He's on the move. Oh, he finds it in. He goes into Johnny. Johnny tries to get it across to Mitchell Weiss. He's still on the ball. He's in the box. He goes to the byline. Can he cross it? He does cross it. And there's no Saints players there, but Banny comes in to try and get the ball. It's a throw for the Saints, but oh, Paul, that's where you needed that right attacking midfielder, didn't you, to just slot that in. You see, I've still got my old school thinking, they'll tire the last 20 minutes hoping, but you're right, the levels of science behind it now and the conditioning, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
Here we go, this is Chippenham on the attack again. Oh, there was another foul in the box, so Chippenham think. The ref gave nothing and it's cleared by Alex Lancashire down the line. We're literally moments away from the half-time whistle. This is Sean Jeffers, Mitch and Johnny Goodhart. They're working really hard, but it comes all the way back, and there we go. It is the half-time whistle, and it's down here at Clarence Park. It is St Albans City 0, Chippenham Town 1. That we did last Tuesday as well. And that's just to remind you that every Tuesday, 7 p.m. till 8 p.m, we are live on Radio Verulam, a local football show where we have loads of news, views of all our local teams in action. So certainly get involved and listen in. So we've got the England C manager with us, Paul Fairclough.
Right, the Saints are going to have to work for it, are they? Tom does that long ball. It comes into Mitchell Weiss. He's onside, is he? He's in the box. He's trying to dance around the defender. He goes to the ground. The ball's still in play. He's got it. Nothing given. Alex Lancashire comes in. Sean Jeffers nearly gets there. The ball's a foot over his head. Chippenham goalkeeper gathers. But that's what we were saying about Tom Bender, Paul, wasn't it? He can get 1 out of 4. That's the Saints' opportunity, isn't it? There's a cross in. Oh, there's an opportunity there for Chippenham. A lovely ball from the far side. The Saints are under pressure. Stearns on the ball. He's trying to find the gap. It's blocked. And that should have been 2-0, Paul. But Johnny McKenna's got to get rid of that ball. The ref does blow for an offside. And
do you know, I've got a feeling I've seen him down here before, not playing for this lot. But no, I've not seen him before. But yeah, he's very, very dangerous.
Goddard's on the ball. He plays it into Noble, who's on the edge of the area. The fans scream for a shout, but he goes wide to Akinola. He's marked by 2 Chippenham players. Yeah. He does manage to chip a ball in. Sean Jeffers goes, but it's headed away. David Noble's back on the edge of the box, and Chippenham come away. But that's a dangerous play for the Saints there, Paul. They nearly got something.
Yeah, and again, 10 players behind the ball. That is not offside. He's onside.
He's onside. This is Chippenham on the attack now down the left-hand side. The Saints have had to come back in.
Plays in the box.
He comes all the way through and he comes off.
Yeah, he's offside.
He's offside. It came off his own leg, didn't it?
But look, they've got 3 players in the box.
And that man Jackson, he's got the ball curled in, but MJ gathers this time, and I thought he was going to punch, but he's gathered, he's distributed.
Great ball.
Fast to Akinola on the halfway line. He's got runners, he's got Mitchell Weiss. He tries to play Mitchell in, he does. Mitchell gathers, but he's closed down again by that man, number 14.
Yeah, there's work rate, fantastic.
Adam Mann has just intercepted, so this is Chippenham back on the attack, and that's another breakdown of attack for the Saints, but Banny needs to concentrate because look at that, he's just let the ball come through. It's 1-1, Chippenham 2, and he's missed a sitter. Oh, that should have been 2-0 Chippenham Town, but I tell you what, Paul, Banny didn't concentrate. He thought MJ was coming. The Saints defence was static, and the Chippenham forward just flew through out of nowhere. The Saints need to wake up.
Well, in actual fact, it was the Chippenham right-sided centre half out the back 3 who broke in.
Absolutely. We'll have to wait and see, but this is the Saints, played into Mitchell Weiss, comes all the way back to Banny. He just lobs the ball back in. John Goodhart tries to get there, but Alex Lancashire gets on that, anticipates well. He goes down the byline, he's trying to get a ball over there. He's just put his foot on the ball to bring it back. Good play by young Alex Lancashire there. John Goddard plays the ball in. Oh, good defending. Here comes to Mitchell Weiss. It's on the edge of the box. Karen wants to shoot. Oh, good shot. He was at an angle. The goalie gathered, but that was better play from the Saints, Paul.
On form for goals so far this season. It's looking like it's not going to be Tom. Steps over. Robbie Akinola shoots, and the goalkeeper just gets down to his left-hand post, and that was a good free kick, Paul. Turns. He's got the ball. He's looking for some support. Kyron Wilshire's there. What can Kyron do? He just sort of dances around one marked opponent. Alex Lancashire. Lovely ball to Kyron. Kyron's still into plays onside. He plays it back to Alex Lancashire. He crosses the ball in. Akinola comes in. He misses. Sean Jeffers goes down. It's a penalty to St Albans City.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent, Paul. What happened was the beautiful play by Kyron Wiltshire, Alex Lancashire. They eventually got a cross in. Akinola misfooted it, went down. Sean managed to gather, picked it up. He left his foot in there. The defender took it. The ref hesitated. I think the line assistant put the flag up, but it is a penalty, Paul. We'll wait to see what happens.
Yeah,
the ref's not giving any cards, but what an opportunity. He was dancing around. Keep your head, Sean. Can he make this 1-1 for the Seds? He steps up, he goes, he shoots, and it's a goal! The goalkeeper got his hand to it, it's in off the post. It is St Albans City 1, Chippenham Town 1. Sean Jeffers goes to celebrate with the York Road End faithful, and all the players go and congratulate. And I tell you what was great there, Paul. Romeo Akinola gets the ball, the Saints are up for this, they sent something, Stearns off, who was one of their better players, if not the best player.
Yeah.
The Saints, you can see they're sensing something here. Bubble plays it into Johnny Goodard, he's looking for Sean, Sean's under pressure, he manages to, what a lovely flick from Sean Jeffers into Johnny Goodard, who's just come up to support. The Saints are on it at the moment, they're looking for options, they play it back to Mitchell Weiss, who's coming to support, he's on the edge of the box, he goes to the back post, comes into Lancashire, oh, it's a semi-volley, and that youngster got in the right spot, it went over the bar, but great play there, Paul. Just looking for other options, Akinola. Is he going to go down and take on Harper, who's a very tidy, fast left back as well? He doesn't, he just holds plays, looking for options. Mitchell Weiss is dropping. On the outside, David Deju's going. Can Akinola use him? He can. David Deju's going to get a cross in the ball. He's looking for Sean, the goalkeeper just parries away. It comes all the way back out into midfield. Chippenham get it. Good block, David Noble. But Chippenham get it again, and I think they're going to just kick that ball out. And they are all over the place at the moment, Paul. There's a real opportunity for the Saints to do something here. Play the ball and then get that high as much as possible. And that's coming all the way inside the Saints half still to Akinola. It comes all the way back to Dave Deju. Dave Deju's trying to look for Sean Jeffers. Sean's in there. Sean's getting the opportunity to get on with the goalkeeper. Sloppy defending from Chippenham. The goalkeeper gathers, but that's Sean Jeffers at his best, Paul. And we potentially, you've got a few star names in your team, Paul.
Absolutely, there's plenty of players from the. In fact, there's when Stevenage played Newcastle United, there's 5 of the team that played against Newcastle United playing in. Yeah,
he's got a nice left foot on him as well, so it's good times for the Saints in this left back spot. And this is Sean Jeffers trying to head on. The ref's blown for full time, Paul. There we go. It's all over here down at Clarence Park. It's St Albans City 1, Chippenham Town 1, and in summary, Paul, you'd say that that's probably a fair result. 2 tough teams, technical teams going for it end to end. But in summary from your side, how would you sum all that up?
Yeah, 2 teams that have locked horns from the very, very start. Very, very determined and dogged Chippenham side who've got a shape, who aren't going to change that shape. They've got a pattern of play and they keep going away and keep chipping away at it. And St Albans were today chopping and changing, trying to find a formula to get back into the game, which they had to do, and they've got back in, and they can be pleased with that point, because we all like to win home games, of course we do, but then when you look at it, Chippenham have come off some great form, great win, and again they've only conceded 1 goal.